Hello everybody, and this video is going to be addressed to our auntie, DoorDash, right? I wanted to make this video because what I have not noticed with videos addressing her, including my own, is anybody actually addressing DoorDash herself, okay? So this video will be addressed to DoorDash, right? And then at the end of the video is probably going to be addressed to her community as well. You know, it is what it is with me, right? Now, DoorDash, I wanted to make this video for you because I myself have did like an exposure video on you, right? But I wanted to make a video just to come out and ask you, DoorDash, you know, why is it that when people try to ask you questions about what they discover about you, far as misleading people, doing clickbait, scamming people, like for the hair product stuff that you were selling at one point, where you were taking these people money and not giving them their products because you had to pay your bills and you ran your business poorly. And don't get me wrong, anybody can make a mistake, right? Anybody can make a mistake and anybody can do stuff out of desperation. So that's not what I'm saying here, right? What I'm saying to you is that was in 2019. It is 2024, about to be 2025. Why haven't you made your rights wrong with the money that you have received on these videos, right? When I changed my opinion about you, because let me tell you, I'll be honest. When I first heard you, girl, I used to watch your videos very faithfully. I used to comment on your videos very faithfully. Because I said, and I will never take that away from you, you are a great motivator. But the thing is, you're using your motivation for the wrong things. You're a deceiving motivator, right? And that's the thing. And it really wasn't what everybody was saying about you that changed my opinion about you. It was what you were saying and what you said you did, not what everybody else was posting online and stuff. But that after you show who you were to me, when I seen that video that you made, We Are Not the Same, and I was actually commenting on that video, and you were deleting people's videos, comments, because they was asking you questions, because stuff you called yourself out on. Now, when you was making that video, I don't know what was going on with you, or it was God making you say stuff that you really didn't want to say, but you did, right? And we heard it. And so we were questioning. That's what made me change my opinion about you. But I still hold my opinion about you that you're a motivator, but you're just doing it the wrong way. Now, I've even said on my videos, even though I exposed you for what you did, you had an opportunity to fix it if you truly wanted to. One, by paying people back that you scammed, right? By paying people back for that hair product that you scammed them on, and then that bogus behind $19 course about YouTube and stuff like that. And now you're coming out with another course for $27, girl. And they did a review on it, so I watched that whole review on it. So I seen the details of your course for $27 about editing. Now, there's a part that got me with you, DoorDash, with editing. You really don't edit on your videos, yet you're trying to sell a course to somebody with false information on it about editing when you yourself don't even edit. That's wrong, DoorDash. That is wrong for you to be manipulating people out here like that, right? Posting videos about people's struggles and tragedies when it comes down to evictions. Here's the thing. If you're going to talk about somebody, right, at least offer a solution. Even when I was addressing your exposure, I offered you a solution about how you could go about fixing that and making it right and do the right thing. So that way now your motivation can actually be positive and instead of negative. And yet, not just me, I'm sure other people have said what you could do on their video. They might not have addressed you directly, but they have told you what you could do to make it right, right? Yet you chose not to take the right path, right? I think that's my biggest issue with DoorDash, is that she ain't trying to fix the problem. I guess she, in her mind, she like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Only because you're seeing money right now. And that's why I've said in previous videos, money can't be the end goal if all you're trying to do is get over on people. You're playing on people's emotions, DoorDash. You're taking advantage of the older community. I myself is 50 years old, right? With the 50 and above community, we have experienced a lot of things in life. So when people come on and they start talking about their emotions and stuff like that, and appealing to the older crowd emotion, then they have a sense of pity on that person, and they want to see them do better, and they want to see them achieve and have great things, because we have been through so much, and so we can emphasize on that. But that don't give anybody the right to play on that, right? Telling people to quit their job, their 9 to 5. Yeah, you did tell people that you didn't want to work a 9 to 5, and you wasn't happy with a 9 to 5, right? But you was encouraging them to quit their 9 to 5 as well. You know, even when you was doing DoorDash, you were saying you was making $300, but honey, let's be real. I keep saying this because I know, because I've done it myself. Okay. You can make $300, but $300 ain't your end game at the end of the day. That's not what you profit in putting inside your pocket. You got gas, and honey, you was renting a car for $125 a day, right? So you had to take the $125 off. You had to take your gas anywhere from $20 to $40 off, depending on how many, if it wasn't a hybrid and you were saving on gas, okay? So you was not really bringing home $300, maybe $100, maybe $125, or let's say what, $140 if your gas was high, right? Or less, right? You wasn't bringing home a whole $300. So let's stop the cap, for real. And then you got to put something to the side for taxes, okay? So if you're going to tell somebody something, especially when it comes to that transportation thing, because see, now that's my field. That's what I do. That's my love right now. Now, before, I used to love law, and I still do, but I never really did it professionally. But transportation and DoorDash, Uber Eats, Uber, box truck driving, all that is transportation, driving people around, you know, all of it is inside transportation, and it all works the same, okay? So my thing with you, DoorDash, the reason for me making this video really was I was watching another YouTuber tonight. And when I go back and I make my what this video is about, I'm going to mention her name on my video, because I like to give acknowledgments to those that either triggered me to think of something, or if I heard something from them. But it was her video that made me get on this video and talk about this, because I really sincerely feel like she is a person, like what she said. She speaks on bullying. She don't like it. And honey, I don't like it either. But what I really don't like is people taking advantage of people. I can't stand bullies, and I can't stand people that's taking advantage of people. That is wrong, right? And DoorDash, that's what you're doing. You're taking advantage of people who have lack of knowledge of what you're speaking. And here's another thing, DoorDash, like what I've also noticed about you, so maybe you want to start changing. When people make a comment on your videos, you need to address them other than saying thank you, right? If you really do appreciate the people that subscribe to your channel, then subscribe back to theirs, because I've heard way too many people say they subscribe to your channel and you are not subscribed to theirs. Got to get out the big head. You got to stop being a big head, right? Because if they are willing to support you and go in for your cause, then the very least you could do is subscribe for theirs. That's the very least you could do. And you could actually give them a comment that's worth something. You know, I know your channel has grown a little bit, and maybe you can't keep up with everybody, right? But there's no comments on your videos where you're actually addressing something that someone is asking you when it comes to bettering their YouTube channel or trying to mock your success, right? But instead, you try to charge bogus $19 courses, and now $27 courses. What, the next one's going to be $40? All right? And don't give them absolutely no information that is useful or helpful for what they paid you for. Girl, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. That's what a scammer is. That's what fraud is. And that's what you're doing. Okay? And yes, I'm very passionate about that. So DoorDash, like we both women, we both grown, right? If you want to address me, I got thick skin, honey. I can take it. Come on and dress me right on back. Right? This ain't bullying. This is just addressing you for what you're doing. See, because one thing about Tamara, if somebody down my character, and I know that's not what I'm doing, baby, I'm finna defend that. All right? I'm finna defend it myself. I don't need no community defending it for me. But on your recent video, you said that. You said, oh, come for me, and my community is coming for you. What kind of mess is that? Girl, are we in high school? If somebody come for you, you come for them yourself. You don't need no community coming for nobody. No. If anything, you need to tell it, nah, y'all need to do that. I'll handle it. Let me say my piece, right? Let me explain, right? I mean, you grown. If you feel like you don't want to explain, you don't have to explain. But if you're going to continue to scam people, then you're going to continue to get people to bring awareness and knowledge to what you're doing. And they're going to inform the people. And all y'all around here saying it's hating and it's bashing and it's jealousy. Honey, ain't nobody hating, bashing, or jealous of what? Of scamming and lying to folks? I keep telling people on my post, a lie is more entertaining than the truth. And that's why y'all around here sucking it up, right? Most of y'all click off a video before y'all really watch it to the end to see what they're really saying anyway. You just hear one thing that click or resonate with you and you want to quickly type, or you hear one thing that you don't like and you want to click and type, you know? Watch it to the end so that way you could save yourself some embarrassment. Because each one of y'all that are talking down to people that are trying to bring you awareness of what is going on, gonna have to look back at yourself and say, God darn, how could I be so blinded, right? Let me tell you how. Because you want to see people successful. You want to see people do good, right? You do. That's anybody, right? We don't want to see nobody down. We don't want to see nobody struggling. So if you don't want to see that, then why would you want to knowingly support somebody that is scamming people and giving them false or false courses that don't hold any valuable information? Or why do you want to support somebody that make products and don't give people the products that they ordered? Why? Come on. I made a video talking about reflections. I was addressing the YouTube audience. Tell y'all to take a strong hard look at yourselves as to why you are allowing someone to suck y'all into, not just DoorDash, but others like her as well. I honestly said I wasn't finna give her no more attention in my titles, but then something said to me, okay, if you're this passionate about what she's doing, then still bring awareness. Don't stop. Don't stop. Let people know. Let people know until she don't do it no more. Then the praises that you give can be valid, y'all. Because right now, the praises that you're giving her aren't valid. They're not. I'm not talking down to all the hooping and the hollering and the entertainment that she's giving. And the skits, I think the skits are brilliant, even with what she's doing. I do think her skits are good, right? So no knock on that. But what I do not like, will not tolerate with anybody, especially if you're coming at me, okay? When I'm trying to tell people and help people. And I get it. For those that get it, they will get it. And some people just will continue to be blind and stupid, right? Because some people just like stupidity. And let's just call that what it is too. Some people just like to, and when I say some people like stupidity, some people know what's really going on and they just want to seem like they on that person's side to drag or draw attention to themselves as well. So people are playing off that as well. But what you don't realize you're doing, folks, is you're helping her achieve ripping someone off. And people don't seem to care until you're the one that got ripped. When you're the one that got ripped, now we got a problem. No, we should have a problem when anybody get ripped, not just you. That's selfish. Now, like I said, DoorDash, I thought I would do something different and come directly to you. I'm talking straight to you, honey. Straight to you. How Miss Brenda said, woman to woman. Okay, I'm coming straight to you. And I'm asking you these questions. These are really sincere questions, you know, and giving you the opportunity to either fix what you're doing that is wrong and address it. Honey, if you dealing with mental issues or whatever, because that is a valid thing, and I'm not making fun of that. But if you are, then get help for that. All right. If you're dealing with desperation, maybe because you're trying to stay relevant, so this is why you feel you have to do what you do, seek God for that, for real. That way he can still bless you, girl. You got the audience, okay? You have the audience. There's no need to continue to do the things that you do. That is in the nature of fraud, scamming, lying, misleading, clickbaiting, and using other people's tragedy for your stories. Now, what really tripped me about the eviction part, when it came to your part of the video where you're talking about how you could have helped, and the only reason you say you did not help that person was because they had an attitude prior to them getting evicted, or when you was trying to once get to know them. You know, evictions don't happen overnight. Maybe they had their attitude because they could foresee what was coming to their present or their current, right? And maybe if you would have showed them the DoorDash that you're showing online, and not the person who you truly are, right? Maybe that could have changed their attitude, right? Or even better, you could have offered some help. Look, I got a platform. I'm going to talk about this on my platform. I'm going to let you post your stuff on my platform so that way you can get some money in order to get help for your rent. Or if it can't help you in this situation because it's at the end of the stages of your eviction, then it can help you get another place. That's what you could have done for them, but you chose not to. So for all y'all out here that's around here thinking people are bashing her, shame on you. Nobody ain't bashing her. They're just trying to stop new victims from becoming victims. But the sad reality is, for all that have fell off from her, there'll be more people that will fall victim to her. And this is why this video was created. So like I said, DoorDash, you can do it many ways. You can comment on this video and you can tell the people as to why you're doing what you're doing. Or you can make a video, you know, make money off of it, right? And tell people why you're doing what you're doing and continue to do what you do, right? Because the only videos I've seen you made are addressing haters, not addressing the fraud that you have done, the scams that you have done, right? The misleading information that you have done. Or even clarifying what you have done when you made that awful behind video about your neighbors getting evicted, but you made people thinking that it was you getting evicted. DoorDash, let's stop this. Let's stop the foolishness. and do it the right way? Or are you scared to do it the right way because you know you're not going to make the money that you're making now if you do it the right way? I challenge you, DoorDash. I challenge you to start doing the right thing. Then give us something to really be motivated about. All right, y'all. This is going to conclude this video because I thought I was not going to be making another video with this woman in my title. Not until she did right? But it needs to be said directly to her and to her cult-like fan base that she got that just can't see it for what it is. All right? Look deep, y'all. Look deep. Check out that reflections video that I made. And that'll really give you an insight as to why you are being sucked in the way you're being sucked in. Because like I said in that video, if I told y'all right now that I had millions, my views and opinion would be looked at very differently. Why? Because some of y'all probably think that you'll be able to get some of that. People are driven by money. The only reason y'all are watching this woman video the way y'all watching the videos is because she's showing y'all her dollars. Cha-ching. That's it. Stop showing the money that she's making. Better yet, go through the channel. I made a video about that. Go through your channel. Show how everything is really going. Then it's going to be an eye-opener for y'all. But I'm going to end it here. All right? Like always, y'all know I said, be your brothers and your sisters' keeper. Always keep God first. And toodles.